I'm missing something. You are now watching Farming with Duffy Ag. Previously, I made a mistake. Got the wrong size 90s. But today, we got all sorts of stuff. Plus the U-bolts. Plus a package. And another package. So, appreciate you guys watching along. Welcome back to the channel. Let's see what we're getting into. So, first package I got. Don't mind my mess. Bought the computer track 100, 200, and 300 planter monitor operator's manual, so I have a general idea of what to do on that. So it has the 100 and then the 200 and how to set things, how to go through things. So figured we needed that, which is good. I bought a Home Depot bucket because I couldn't find a basket as I was walking around, but we got all the 90s, U-bolts, some drill bits, some sawzall bits, and then our favorite deer place, greenpartsstore.com. Planter parts. So the last things I was really waiting on for this were seals for the rods. For the one, there's two different ones, so I bought one of these is for the rods and one of these is for the wing. Well, it has a assembly of it. So there's two different ones for each one. I'm hope I got the right one, but I ordered only one so that I knew that. But we got that. We got bearings for underneath. I think that's all that's in here. Oh no, those are different numbers. Oh yeah, all we got was bearings and that. Of course they send you a hat and a koozie, but that means we can put the drive mechanisms on. Chains are coming from Shoop to finish up this side of the planter. We got closing wheels and gauge wheels to do. Yeah, probably narrow that up. I know. We'll see if we get to that in time. Granted, right now, so today is April 18th. Just got done with work, so I went to Home Depot in between. It's a nice day. It's a little windy. 55 degrees. They're expecting snow to come into the Northeast tonight. We're not supposed to get snow. We're supposed to get rain. But there's places in Pennsylvania getting snow. I think New York got inches of snow over the weekend. So, alrighty. So, with that being said, tomorrow it's supposed to rain. We have fertilizer coming for the grass ground. Help feed it. We ran through the soil samples last night, and we ordered 10 tons of 26-0-26, so 26% or 26 units of nitrogen, 26 units of potash with sulfur and something else I forget, because we're low in potassium and we're low in magnesium on almost every field, and the nitrogen is what helps everything grow. So we don't put manure on our grass ground first cutting because making ruts, things like that when it's wet. Second cutting on, we put it on some depending on location and landowner. But what we're gonna do today, let's get that tanker figured out some more since I got all those fittings, but we'll have to take the white truck off. White truck's coming off the tanker and it is going on the tender trailer because we got to pull it out so that they can load this tomorrow with the 10 ton. So this Tyler fertilizer tender can hold 16 ton. We're going a little lighter because of the cost of fertilizer. So I guess we'll get them started. I can get this one unhooked. Last night after I let you guys go and I moved this over, I parked the trailer and I got out and I was like, what is that noise? I had a big air leak. And let me get back there. One of those lines, it's on that side though. Don't worry, I still got to put the bolts in. just blew apart. So we'll get all new ones for that, because if one does it, then they're all gonna do it. It's leaking. It didn't blow apart, but it ain't good. But it will be good enough that I can move it back over. Since yesterday we put one hydraulic line on and the brackets, that's what the U-bolts are for, to go over. And then I got the wrong 90s, but today we got the right 90s. So let me I gotta still mount that better. Let me get this started up. This thing starts so freaking good now. Look at that voltage gauge. Right at 12. Look at that. We got fuel too. Okay, that one started. This one, we'll get this one started. We'll unhook everything. We'll switch trailers. Kill switches. I'm a big fan now of putting kill switches on everything. I've seen too many people's pieces of equipment burn sitting around because of wiring. And usually it's like the radio. And why are we using this one instead of that one? We have yet to put the wet kit on that one. So we need the wet kit to actually run the hydraulic system. That's what these lines come up here to do. Oh yeah. Hopefully it starts. Oh yeah. Here we go. Let's pull our bucket out. Yeah, bought the bucket just for convenience. You can never have too many 5-gallon buckets, so now we got a Home Depot 5-gallon bucket. But let's put a 90 on that. That's going to come straight down. Once we figure that out, we can weld the 2 back brackets and we can run along and drill everything. I did get 2 drill bits so that hopefully it moves pretty quickly through it. And then oh, you guys are getting stuck to the bucket. I'd like to get this done as far as that, because we are getting close, and then it can come off the truck. That's the plan, at least. It's always nice when you have new drill bits. Cut all 4 holes there, have it come off the back right like that, come down. I did go and grab this out of the farm shop that we have barely ever used. We got the mechanical one, but 1 inch. What size is this? 1 1/4. And then I got the pipe cutter. So once you cut it off, we get some power going, and yeah, that makes it way easier. You just send it. So that end is locked in. This end, we're gonna go right here. So let me throw that on and we'll cut it off. I sure hope. I guess I can take some off if I'm a little long, but can never add any on without putting another coupling. Ooh, a little too tight. I guess I didn't tighten that one as well as I should have. Oh, you guys aren't even looking because I'm spinning you around. I'll go tighten that end first. If I put the clamp on, it makes it way easier to do it. there we go. So look at that. Then we'll take that tool, we'll put new threads into it. And that one's the perfect. I guess I could have gone an inch longer, but we're gonna reuse that piece. And then we'll put a 90 right off of it. So a little 90 there, lines out. I guess I couldn't have asked for that to be any better. We gotta turn it a little bit, but not much. So both these ends need them. I guess I should run along and drill all the... Nah, we'll fire it up. Got an extension cord and run it over. Might have to get an extension cord. We might be a little... I might unplug myself as I'm doing this, but I switched it to the 1 inch. Ooh, we might be good. And ooh, left the die there. Need 2 hands. Let me do this up. You guys good there? Put your die in. Did I unplug it? Nope. Is that going the right way? I guess I got it right. Oh, it goes in. That is going the right way. I'm missing something. Now we're going. Unplugged myself. There we go. Got some threads. They're not perfect. I've screwed it up a little bit. This stuff is a little challenging to cut. So let's get a 90, throw that on there. So that's what I figure. That will go straight down to there. This one will go straight a little further out. Hook both our connections. They'll loop up and they'll be good. If they're over here turning one way or another, they just drag too much. So yeah, we're getting it. Jump down there and do that one. That looks much better. So runs down, that'll be our return or our feed. Haven't really figured out. So hose from there out over to there. Yeah, let's get that other pipe up there and we'll run along. We'll drill our holes as I connect everything and do this again. Second pipe's on. It's not tight. We got to do the 90s, so we need some flexibility to move it back and forth at both ends. I think they'll spin around once they're on, but cutting them. Hey Joe, Yanko's still playing with your frisbee, but he's pretty freaking wore out. He's laying there, and I'll throw the frisbee if you want. Yep, doesn't want to even move. Okay, we'll keep working then, bud. Freaking wind. So this pipe on the right is going to be longer because it sits up higher, so I need 30 inches of pipe, which means I cannot cut that one. Well, I can't. We're going to cut it, but I can't reuse it as my normal pipe. So we might have to take that 90 off to be able to cut it, or we'll slide everything forward once we know where we need to cut it. That way everything lines up somewhat. So we'll cut a section 30 inches out of this, and then that should be good to go. Threads all on, got it cut. As you see, yeah, it's a little shorter. My OCC isn't bad, but some people, I tried, phone's ringing. I tried threading that end, but now it's not ringing. That's odd. Alrighty. Got to do the other end before we do that, because I think I'm gonna have to pull it that way, but it's lined up right now. So we'll go mark it, then we got to cut it. It's the little stuff that always seems to take the longest. So today, well, granted I got back at 3:30 and 7:30 now, but what did we do? Oh, we did do some stuff over there. But I gotta clamp that down the rest of the way. I had to take it off. That runs down. Right now it's sitting too low, but that'll be perfect. So if we come out just a little bit and then probably put so it sticks out. Put the hose, go over there. We got to do the other one. Let me tighten that clamp back up. We used up all the daytime, but here we go. So this one goes over here. We're gonna put a little extension out, I think, and just have it sit right there. Maybe I'll weld and put the pipe through it, then it can sit on it. That might be the easiest way. Drill a hole, come out. Maybe we'll have to see. This one's settled down, but same aspect. That way they're not touching each other and making a mess. So that'll be good though. What else we got going on here? So we'll do a bracket. It's a little close on that one, but there's enough room behind it that be okay. So up here we need to get, I'm just gonna get some pipe that goes out probably. Well, grab a tape measure. Uh, 3-inch section with a straight, and then we'll put our pipe into that, our hose into that, the hydraulic hose. So I'll grab 2 of those tomorrow. It's easier than trying to make a 3-inch section. Yeah, way easier. But once that's done, then we just need a hydraulic hose for the tank. We're gaining. So on the back, we dropped it down, and I welded the bracket, so we're good there. It's all bracketed up. I put some plugs in it so that nothing gets in it while it sits, because we got to get the hydraulic hose that goes from there to the motor. Well, 2 of them. I don't know, I might come out and build something that it can brace onto so it doesn't vibrate around the whole time, that then can get popped off if I got to open that. That's what I'm thinking. But it is yeah, it's almost 9 o'clock. Been a long day. A lot of stuff going on in every aspect, but the trailer's coming along. But appreciate you guys watching along, liking, subscribing. We'll dive into some more of this. We got corn planter parts. We got fertilizer. So I don't know if I'm going to spread any fertilizer or if they're going to spread out all the fertilizer. It depends when I get done tomorrow. Tomorrow is actually my birthday, but by the time you guys see this, it might be like 5-6 days later. I'm actually catching up and getting ahead on videos. That way when we go planting, I don't have to stress out about daily videos, because I do want to keep them coming out to you guys. But when you're running 18 hours a day, you got to sleep a little bit. So appreciate you guys watching, liking, subscribing, being part of all this. You guys are awesome. I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.